Okay, now I've been holding off doing this for a while just because I wanted to make sure I wanted to get my list right. Okay, I get people asking me about my top 5 all the time. You know, I'm at ASKFLOYD. People ask me questions, they DM, they email, and a lot of times, you know, people want to know what the top 5 is. And I'm telling you now, I got educated answers for this, all right? We're going to start with my top 5 MCs right now in the game. Greatest of all time, top 5, all right? Number 5, we're going to start off with Fabulous. Now, what you're going to know throughout my top list is that everybody on here is all about longevity, all right? If you put out 1, 2, 3 albums and you didn't make it, no, you're not making my list, all right? You got to be able to make records that are hits, and then you also got to be able to make records that are on mixtapes, all right? You got to kill it for the ladies and you got to kill it for the fellas, and that's my guy since the late 90s, since Backstage, DJ Clue mixtapes. Fabulous comes in at number 5, all right? Because he's still current. I just watched a video with him just recently with, you know, more hot MCs, and he was dropping soul tapes left and right, which are definite classics. So Fabulous, top 5, you know, can't be mad at that. All right, number 4. I had to come with somebody that's new in the game, but he's still killing it at the highest level. And my number 4, greatest of all time MC right now, people might be a little upset about it, you know, but I gotta go with Drake. Drake he's either singing, he rapping, when other rappers try to come after him, he ethering them in diss records. It's really no way that there's nothing that Drake can't touch right now that it's not turning it into gold. I mean, I remember some time back before I was even hip to Migos, they dropped the record Versace, and it was crazy. It was crazy, all right? He hopped on a remix, took them to a whole nother level. So I gotta give Drake credit for what he's doing, and he's dropping albums summer after summer that are bangers. So at number 4, Drake. Moving on to number 3 is a definite Hall of Fame. Actually, my top 3, I don't even want to see any comments disputing my top 3, okay? Because my top 3 is real action right now, all right? Coming in at number 3 is Lil Wayne. I'm saying Wayne been doing it back since the Hot Boy days. That was, what, 2000? Dropping album after album after album, and you wouldn't even be surprised to see him come out with something now while we been waiting on it forever. He been killing the mixtape game. He's brought in rappers like Nicki Minaj, Drake. Like he bringing in people that actually are like on my top 10 greatest of all time list. So hands down, I don't even want to hear it from nobody. Lil Wayne, number 3, locked up. All right. Number 2, classic. I mean, the man got crazy material. All right, he been dropping even after. I'm not gonna give it away, but even he been dropping album after album after album. We know he ain't recording right now, that's for sure. All right, Tupac Shakur coming in at number 2. I guess that's about right. Tupac Shakur number 2, whatever. All right, the man lyrically gifted, was able to talk about many different subject matters. He touched on politics. He was a leader in the community on top of being a great rapper and a pretty good actor. And the man passed at the age of 25, 26. So like he was really only getting started. He probably would end up being number 1 on my list, but unfortunately he passed. But the man was great. He did great things. And Tupac Shakur, rest in peace, number 2 on my list. All right, my number 1 pick, all right? I know I'm probably gonna make some people a little bit upset with this. I think you know what direction I'm going, but I gotta be honest with you. I've been a fan of the man since 1996, Reasonable Doubt days. Yes, we are talking about Mr. Jay-Z, Mr. On the Run, selling out stadiums. All right, in 2018, when the man was doing his thing back in 1996, Rockefeller Records, I mean, Dame Dash, I mean, the whole crew, they killed it, all right? That's my number 1 MC. I have been a fan of everybody. There's certain people I won't even go see in concert, but every time Jay-Z is in town, I'm there. I'm sorry, I don't care if my seat is in the back of the back of the back. I am going to see Jay-Z. He is the #1 MC on my list. Ask Floyd live, greatest of all time. Now, before I let you go, there are some honorable mentions. All right, because I know there's some people, tons of people that got left off the list, but I have 2 honorable mentions that I think deserve some time. So coming in at number 6 for me, or actually I'm not even gonna number it, it's just an honorable mention, Biggie Smalls, all right? Biggie was the man, all right? Biggie was on my list about 3 or 4 years ago, but honestly, I feel like he didn't put out enough material. I think that that's the only thing, and that's not his fault. I'm sure he would have had much more crazy albums, you know, after 1997, but unfortunately, you know, he passed. But I just don't think he had enough material. Honestly, the material he had was great, but he just don't have enough. We got guys that have been around for 20 years, that have 10+ albums, that have countless hits, and you know, unfortunately, his resume just doesn't stack up right now to those guys. All right, and so my last honorable mention is because I did feel like we needed to put a female on here, and she actually, not just because she's a female, but she actually deserves to be on this list, is Nicki Minaj. She's dropping albums, hit records, features. She's been doing it for so many years, and she's been, for a period of time, the only female around. So if you wanted a feature on your album, like, you had to call Nicki, and she generally came through. Now, I know she had a setback last summer, okay? I know she had a little setback last summer, but she came back strong, and that's all you can really ask for as an MC. Everybody not gonna stay #1 forever, but the true test of a real MC is they can take that hit and they can keep coming back with more hits, and that's what she's doing right now. So, honorable mention, Nicki Minaj. She dropped a few more albums. She might creep up into that top 5. I don't know. But this is Ask Floyd Live. I'm open to debating some of my picks in the comment section. But I'm telling you now, I don't want to hear nothing about 1 through 3. I'm not even open to discussion about 1 through 3. But the rest, they're open to some deliberation. And we'll see what things stack up in the future. All right, it's Floyd on Ask Floyd Live right here, IGTV. What's your top 5?
Level up, 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 level up.